we're driving past LAX, and Jason says, yeah, so I talked to some of Sam's friends, and I asked them, what they're going to do for the 1 year, anniversary. And this is Jason telling me, and he says, some of them were talking about, going and getting a drink or going to a bar or getting drunk. And he tells me, he says, I don't think that's really cool. He said, Sam loved the Beatles, and he had this corner out here that he always used to hang out. And I think it'd be super cool if we, you play some songs, I'll play some songs, we'll do some songs together, and we'll do like a little concert for him. So,
I first heard about it when Jason Shepard sent me a Facebook message. And I thought for a minute, and I thought, that is probably one of the best ways you could ever celebrate Sam. Sam was the kind of person that would want a celebration. He wouldn't want people around moping and feeling sad and sorry and grieving. He'd want people to be happy. And all that year we had spent trying to keep up each other's spirits, help us through the low points. And this just seemed the perfect answer. And so he told me they were going to do it on the date and that it was only going to be Beatles music. Jason said that part of the reason they decided on Beatles also is that when he would work backstage building sets and stuff, he'd have his headphones on and he'd be blaring out the Beatles. And a lot of young people didn't know who the Beatles were, and so they quickly learned because of Sam's love for the Beatles. So, so that's how it came about as far as why they chose Beatles.
Okay, so people who are doing the duets, you guys got to get like right on the mic, because even in here, like it's just the monitors for you guys in here. But tomorrow outside, you'll be completely lost out there. So, I'm the technical director of the theater department. So I'm a full-time staff member and then also a part-time faculty member. I teach some of the crew classes here and stage management and a few other the technical classes. I mean, when Sam, he was only a sophomore, but he worked with me in our work study, worked together building the sets and doing the lights for the productions here. And Sam was always singing. He was a big singer when he was working. So I wanted to be able to put something that people could kind of express themselves creatively, and it's the spirit of it. It's not about polished, really slick performances, although there are many of those. A lot of it is just kind of the spirit of getting up and maybe performing something for the first time for a greater cause. Not only do the Beatles have so many great songs, they fit, the theme of what, we're doing, of the all you need is love. And the love is all you need kind of framework for everything, for this whole event. And Sam was a big love guy.
Love can't buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright.
It's something that I really feel like our department kind of needed, and I really needed. I was really close to Sam too, and it was a really tough time for everybody. And I feel like it's something that's kind of grown into something bigger than I ever thought it would kind of be. I mean, it's still its own little small one-day event, but it's turned into a big scholarship. It's turned into a night where people come back you haven't seen in years. It's turned into something that everybody really looks forward to every year. It's been amazing, these 6 years, really, just because, I mean, it means a lot to me.
And I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love, can't buy me love.
Shortly after Sam died, the head of the department at that time, Diane Benedict, sent me a note saying that they wanted to, they were going, here it is. They're going to inaugurate, the department voted to inaugurate a new theater award called the Sam Wasson Be the Miracle Humanitarian Theater Artist Award. And this is the criteria they were going to use. For a student who demonstrates a humble, profound talent, a generosity of self, a tolerance of others, exudes a vibrancy of spirit, and shares a love of life. And they were going to start awarding that beginning the year after his death.
I think maybe the first time I met him was I was walking into the Barnell Theater, and he was up on a ladder, and it was, in the first week of school. He came down from the ladder and started talking to me, and because I guess it just seemed like I was lost. He just kind of just was so open that it just made it seem like, oh, okay, this is a safer place, and this guy seems really awesome. And I'll be better, doc, as soon as I am able. Just be part of the legacy, to have my name attached to it in any way, really means a lot. And I think it really means a lot to anyone that receives it. But for that first year in which everything was so heavy and so grief-stricken, when I received it, it seemed like a moment of relief in a way, to fill something that I think people were missing. So I did feel like a slight responsibility to carry on some legacy that I thought that Sam was fulfilling, and that I felt that someone should pick up and keep going on. Mother Superior jumped the gun! Mother Superior jumped the gun! Happiness is a warm bang. To this day, is one of the biggest honors I feel like I've ever received. Oh, and in the middle of the celebrations, I break down.
We've got pictures from his shows in high school. We've got collages of his shows. LMU gave me a wonderful collage from his time down there with all his college friends. More friends from high school. Just a whole series of pictures. Seeing the pictures brings them back to life for me. And so I just absolutely love coming in here and spending some time in his room. Well, when I first went down, it was pretty much a way of giving thanks. My focus was all gratitude. But over the years, I've also, especially since now a lot of the kids that are there didn't have a chance to meet Sam, I'll try and share something about him. And I think that's what I bring, is sharing that, who he was, what he stood for, what he was like, but mostly just sharing his love. I mean, that's what it always was for Sam. Connecting people through love. One of the things that they kept reminding me of was that when I came down, I made Sam more present for them, but they made Sam more present for me. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful gift that we gave to each other, and it keeps on giving. It keeps on giving.
After the first year we sang that finale, everybody was kind of breaking down and walking out. Logan sat down at the piano and played Portland, which is the song he wrote for Sam.
Everybody, my name is Logan, that's Lincoln.
Hello.
And both of us had the honor of knowing Sam and knowing Grace, and I'm very happy to be here, of course.
And everybody kind of just huddled around the piano. It was really beautiful. And I thought, if we do this next year, I want him to be able to play this song out.
This is a song I wrote about Sam. He's from Portland, as you probably know. Wrote it on a Greyhound bus up to the funeral. And I hope you love it.
Fog settled down on Portland. Nobody knew it'd be this cold.
It's an amazing group of people, you know what I mean? An amazing group of talent here, and you know, you think there's not going to be, you know, I mean, in some cases there's never going to be another Sam here, but then there's someone like Ghost who comes in that's amazing and has that same kind of spirit, or someone, then you think there's never going to be another Ghost here, you know, and then there's someone like Kent, and there's someone like Mara, and there's people that, you know, just have, you know, a kind of way about them and a kind of life force about them that bring something really special to our program here, and then also to things like Beatles for Sam.
Some say that you're dead and gone. I say no, not yet, not quite. 'Cause I got Portland singing with me tonight.
If there is something to learn from him, it's learn how to love at a deeper level, love at an unconditional level, and recognize that that's more important than all the roles you're going to play, all the grades you're going to make, all the money you're going to make in life. That when that's all gone, what do you have left? You have each other and you have love. And I think Sam would say, if that's a lesson that keeps getting learned year in and year out because they bring me up, then that's what I want to leave behind.
Oh, rest easy, my precious city. Take your time now, slow your sprinting pace. Soon we'll all be up there with you, and we'll blow the very roof off of that place. San Juan Capistrano is holding on, and Minneapolis is doing all right, 'cause we got Portland singing with us tonight. Put a cross by the side of the road, and on each soul put a burning light. 'Cause we got Portland singing with us tonight. Well, 10,000 holy angels sing, let it be with all their might. We got Portland singing with us tonight.
Thank you all very much for coming. This has been a wonderful evening. We love you all.